So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time to fuse everything together. We've done a lot of things with the cheat engine so far, with PC, FIFA 19, now we're just gonna mash everything into one. It seems like the only logical thing to do now. Ultimate Team, its own separate entity, career mode, we're about to blur the lines because today we are exploring what happens when FIFA 19 Ultimate Team icons are in career mode. Okay, yep, you think it's been done before. You think I've just created the players and, you know, on the create a player section, like, I mean, that it makes sense. That is where you would create the players. But no, I'm not titting about. We've gone fully in, all right? We've got the actual players, all right? Hang on a second. There we go. Maldini, he's got his face and everything. We've got Pele here, Diego Maradona, 91 rated, Gennaro Gattuso, and so on and so forth. Now, for those that don't know, I've alluded to it already in this video, but this is only really possible on PC. This is a mod where you can add icons to career mode by adding them to your offline squads, okay? You can't do this on the console. But yeah, we've got every icon on the game. They're not even created. They're the actual players. You'll see their actual head scans as well when we use them. I just want to say a massive shout out to the person who made this mod. The link to that will be in the description below, but also to B Monis, who did a video on this about probably 3 weeks ago or something, maybe a month ago, showing people how to actually get the icons onto the PC version of FIFA 19. So if you want to know how to do it yourself, the link to his video will be down in the description below. You're going to have to go and watch that one. I'll give him the shout out and the plug and stuff. So here we can see we're on the career mode save, and they're all in the free agents list. So Roberto Baggio here, Michael Ballack, Franco Baresi here at the top. Matias Baravero is in some incredible company. Why is he 1 rated? I'm honestly perplexed, alright? This is probably beyond my understanding for a start. For those that are wondering in terms of their potentials, their actual starting overalls are that of their baby icons, and their potentials are that of their prime icons. So Diego Maradona will grow from 91 to 97, for example. Pele will grow from, like, I don't know, 91 to 98. So here you can see all the players on the shortlist, and as I mentioned, they've all got their head scans and everything. They all look actually like they are. I've not done anything untoward here. Marco Vermars, we've got Pele here, obviously, as well. Michael Owen, Emmanuel Petit, Robert Pires, Raul, Carlos Puyol, etc, etc. You know the score by now. Alright, so we're a month in. We've had our first few signings. Franco Zola has gone to Arsenal. Interesting decision, given he spent most of his England-based career at Chelsea, obviously. And Javier Zanetti has gone to Barcelona, 87 rated, and as if they needed any more good players. So the summer transfer window of season 1 is done now. Zola's gone to Arsenal. Michael Owen has gone to Chelsea. How could you find even more of a reason to annoy me with your choices later in life, Michael? A different Michael, Laudrup, he's gone to Inter, along with 2 others as well. Frank Rijkaard and Ruud Gullit have signed for Inter as well. That team is gonna be disgraceful. The only other 2, as you saw earlier, Zanetti signed for Barcelona, and Marco van Basten has gone to Real Madrid as well. Oh, yep, sound. Any position promising. Kylian Mbappe, Gianluigi Donnarumma, and then Ruud Gullit. Obvious, naturally. Only 1 transfer has happened between the 2 transfer windows. Deco has joined Paris Saint-Germain. We are, though, now in January, so hopefully something else will actually happen. Well, they've signed Van Basten. Real Madrid fancied bringing in Bobby Moore as well. They make sense, really. And the only other transfer from January was Roberto Carlos joining Napoli, of all places. So Italy's looking pretty stacked at the moment with some of the signings going on. But apart from that, still everybody is in the free agents list. It's actually incredible. This many icons and legends with high ratings are still free agents. Michael Owen actually was the 18th top scorer in the league. He got 9 in 22 appearances. He was signed quite late, in fairness, by Chelsea, so he at least is in the top 25, but no room for Franco Zola, despite signing right at the start of the season. And that's because he only played 2 games. He played literally twice for Arsenal. Bit more luck, though, for the icons in the Champions League. Michael Laudrup actually got 8 goals in 10 matches for Inter. We've got Marco van Basten here on this list as well. He got 5 in 7 for Real Madrid. That's an unbelievable record.
Boys, what are you doing?
where?
Like who, what, where? Nah, but who, where?
What are you doing with your lives? Paolo Maldini and Carlos Puyol, where have you even gone to? CF Rayo Majadahonda? Where is that? Is that in Spain? Why? Why have they both gone there? What in the world? Everybody else is going to like Real Madrid and Barcelona. Paul Scholes has decided he's not going back to Manchester United. Instead, he's gone to Barca to join Zanetti, and Sol Campbell has also gone there as well. Deco is still at PSG. Roberto Carlos is still at Napoli. Christian Vieri has gone to his native Lazio. We've got Frank Rijkaard, Ruud Gullit and Michael Laudrup still at Inter. Two Bayern signings now in the form of JJ Okocha and Rui Costa. Andrei Shevchenko is in the Premier League with Tottenham, and then Michael Owen at Chelsea and Zola at Arsenal. Laurent Blanc has gone somewhere as well. Wellington Phoenix. Wellington Phoenix, mate. I've had enough. This is disgusting. Where is that Rayo, whatever the haberdashery team? Where are they? CF Rayo Majadahonda or whatever they're called. They're in the second tier of Spanish football. I thought it was bad enough that Puyol and Maldini had gone to some Spanish farmers, but Franco Baresi and Rio Ferdinand have gone to China. They've joined Sangju Sangmu. Is that even a real team? The season's ended. It's no real surprise that one of the teams with an icon has finished top of the league. Andrei Shevchenko helped Spurs finish top with 84 points, and Liverpool, then us and Chelsea with Michael Owen. Seemingly, though, it wasn't Shevchenko scoring all of Tottenham's goals. Harry Kane was still their top scorer with 21. Oh, my goodness me. Hierro, you're just as bad as the others, son. I don't think they're even trying anymore. First of all, where have you even gone to? Cannavaro, Desai, and Alessandro Nesta. Where have you gone? Secondly, why do they need 3 centre-backs? Do you not think that's a bit overkill? Inzaghi and Makelele have at least got a little bit of sense. They've both gone to Valencia. Meanwhile, Hernan Crespo is now an Atletico Madrid player. Emmanuel Petit has gone to Paris Saint-Germain. Hidetoshi Nakata of Japan is at Lazio with Vieri. Only one transfer has happened in January of Season 3, and that's that Georgie Hagi has gone to Napoli to join Roberto Carlos. End of Season 3 now, and only one other signing, and that's Roy Keane to Chelsea. That's gotta split some opinion, really. Two of the icons are currently at a team that is the worst team in Spain. They haven't even helped. They've gone to the team. Arguably, they've probably made things worse. They finished bottom of the 2nd division in Spain. If you're wondering about the Premier League table, we actually won it by 20 points, and we don't even have any icons. They're not really making much of an impact on our league. Chelsea, they're second, then United, Spurs, and Arsenal. Steven Gerrard has joined Vitória. I'm pretty sure that's a Brazilian team. Steven, they're not even licensed on the game, my son. The league was won by Liverpool, despite the fact that Chelsea have the most icons in their team. The Champions League was actually won by Tottenham, interestingly, so Shevchenko comes out on top over Hernan Crespo and Atletico Madrid. And in the other major leagues, no real surprise that Paris Saint-Germain won the French league, but only by 1 point over Lyon. The Bundesliga was won by Bayern Munich. Serie A was still won by Juventus. They don't have any of the icons, but they're still at the top of that table, though Inter are at least a bit closer to them now with their 3 icons. And then over in Spain, it's Barcelona ahead of Valencia, interestingly. They do actually have a couple of icons in their team. Not as many, though, as Real Madrid. So here we are. We're now in 2026. Not everybody has signed for a club, but the majority of people have at least been at somebody at some point. So Franco Zola has been at Arsenal this entire time, from age 19 to 27. He's still there. He's 89 rated, sorry. Laurent Blanc was at some random Australian team. He's come to his senses and he's joined a big team now. He's gone to Chelsea. Hernan Crespo has also gone to Chelsea. Roy Keane is still at Chelsea. Michael Owen is still at Chelsea. That's very odd to say. Dennis Bergkamp is also at Liverpool. Again, that's a very odd sentence. Henrik Larsson and Socrates are at Manchester United. Those are both new ones. Fabio Cannavaro was at some random Argentinian team, I think. He's now at Tottenham, along with Gary Lineker. Bayern Munich have got an absolute shed load of players. JJ Okocha, Mark Overmars, Clarence Seedorf, Johan Cruyff, and Rui Costa. Inter have also got a decent roster from pretty much the start, really. Frank Rijkaard, Michael Laudrup, and Ruud Gullit all playing for the Italian side. Staying in Italy, we've got Marcel Desailly at Juventus. There was someone else at Juventus, but they've clearly left since then. Christian Vieri is at Lazio. Miroslav Klose and Juan Sebastian Veron are at Milan. Meanwhile, at Napoli, they've brought in Rio Ferdinand Ferdinand, who was playing in China, I think, earlier on. As well as that, they've also got Hagi from Romania, Roberto Carlos from Brazil, and Jari Litmanen of Finland. Andrei Shevchenko was at Tottenham. He's gone to Paris Saint-Germain, along with Emmanuel Petit. Fernando Hierro is also here as well. Deco and Frank Lampard. So Paris Saint-Germain have also got a ridiculous amount of icons now. Atletico Madrid have replaced whoever they had. Who was it? They had Hernan Crespo, didn't they? They've now got Luis Hernandez of Mexico and Patrick Kluivert from the Netherlands. Paul Scholes, Patrick Vieira, Javier Zanetti, and Sol Campbell are all at Barcelona. We've got Hidetoshi Nakata at Real Madrid, along with Marco van Basten, Bobby Moore, Rivaldo, George Best. Real Madrid, you just need to calm down, okay? That's actually illegal. Valencia have got Filippo Inzaghi. Alan Shearer has gone to Valencia. That's a very odd sentence as well. And Claude Makelele is there too. Steven Gerrard is still, for some reason, playing in Brazil. Who even knows? Franco Baresi is also still playing in China. Lothar Matthäus is at Lokomotiv Moscow over in Russia for some reason. And then finally, Alessandro Nesta, again, also could have gone to Chelsea but decided to stay at Parana. Free agents, Butragueño is still in the free agents, along with Roberto Baggio, Alessandro Del Piero, Lev Yashin and his beautiful flat cap. Ruud van Nistelrooy is still here. Eusebio, Figo, David Trezeguet, Stoichkov, Thierry Henry is still a free agent. For crying out loud, people, get a grip. Ronaldinho is still here. Old Ronaldo or Fat Ronaldo or whatever you want to call him. R9 is still in the free agents list. Pele, yep, nobody signed Pele yet. Diego Maradona is still here, and down towards the bottom we've also got some random ones. Michael Ballack is at Cosenza, is at an Italian Serie B side, and then Gennaro Gattuso is at CD Universidad de Concepcion. So it begs the question really whether we should sign them. If you want me to do a separate video where we use some of these guys in one team, in a career mode save, and play a game with them, then drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to do that. I'll sign maybe some of the other ones who are at more random teams as well. And again, yeah, if you want to see that, drop it down in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video though, slap a like on it and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, it's the big red button under the video. I've got to say a ridiculous thank you for the support recently. The last 2 months, the last 2.5 months even, going from basically like 70k to now approaching 110,000 is actually disgusting. I don't know if any of you have thought about that, but it's actually vomit worthy. But genuinely, it's mental. So massive, massive, massive thank you. I still haven't even got around to doing a 100k video yet. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.